No, no, yes, no, toilet that way. Yes, up there, like that. No, that's no good because all the colours have to line up. What's that? You're sick of doing it. We'll just have one more try. Yes, try turning it that way. No, that's no good either. Oh, fiddlesticks. Oh, it's making me cross. You've had enough of doing this. Yes, what? Oh, it's the poppets, so it is. Hello, my little poppets, mums and dads, and welcome back to story time once again. Well, I was quite distracted playing with a Rubik's Cube, and Stinky is getting a little bit cross with it, I'm afraid. It's quite tricky. We've just got this the other day from Toy World. Yes, we're up there again. Oh, we did purchase some wonderful things, I have to say. My favourite shop in the whole world. And we got this Rubik's Cube, and there's a boy in Stinky's class who's quite good at the Rubik's Cube, and it doesn't take him long at all to do it, does it, Stinky? What's that? He does it in a couple of seconds. Yes, well, he must be an absolute genius if he can do it in a couple of seconds. I can't seem to do it at all, and Stinky's been getting quite cross with it. This is his 10th attempt to try and solve the Rubik's Cube, but he's been having a lot of trouble. And Stinky said to me, how come everyone's different? He said, I want to be like this boy. And I said, well, it's just the way things are, Stinky. Some people are good at solving Rubik's Cubes and other people are good at other things. Stinky's particularly good at drawing, and he does a lot of drawing, and his drawings and his artwork are coming along quite nicely, and they're quite good. So Stinky, you might not be a Rubik's Cube king, dear, but you're very good at drawing. And the only way to get better at it, Stinky, is to keep practicing. All right then? Yes, good boy. So I think we'll put the Rubik's Cube down for a little while and we'll have a nice story, all right? Yes, it might take your mind off it a bit, I think. Oh, they are quite tricky, Rubik's Cubes. Very, very tricky indeed. Well, poppets, mums and dads, today's story is called Here We Are. And thank you, Stinky dear. And this does look like a very good book, I have to say. This is a brand new one, so I can't wait to get stuck into this and have a read. Here we are with the planet Earth there up on the very top. Does look like a good one. Yes, I particularly like the front cover there. Also, very, very nice indeed. Yes. And here we go, my dear poppets. Well, hello! Welcome to this planet, Stinky. We call it Earth. It is the big globe floating in space on which we live. Well, there's planet Earth, my dear poppets, where we all live. The planet that we call home, floating there in space. And it does look very, very peaceful, I have to say. Floating up there, high up there in space. Wonderful, yes, all the different planets. I do like books and things on space, I have to say. We're glad you found us, as space is very big. There is much to see and do here on Earth, yes there is. So let's get started with a quick tour, Stinky. And of course, there's another page there of space. Yes, nice. It's very, very black there, not very many stars, but sometimes on a clear night, if you go outside and you look up, you can see lots and lots of stars twinkling away in the night sky. The planet is basically made up of two parts, land and sea. Firstly, let's talk about the land, Stinky. It's what we are standing on right now. We know lots about the land. And of course there we have a picture there with some mountains, and I do believe there's a volcano there as well. Lots and lots of mountains and of course a volcano. Let's hope it doesn't erupt, because that would not be good at all. There's a cactus there as well, I think. Then there is the sea, which is full of wonderful things. We know a bit about the sea, but we'll talk some more about that once you've learned to swim. Well, there's the ocean, my dear poppets, and beneath the surface there, you can see lots and lots of fish there, and there's an octopus as well. all the different animals that live in the ocean. And there certainly are lots of them, I have to say. Lots and lots of wonderful sea creatures. Very exciting when you go on a boat, if you go fishing, or sometimes if you go diving, you'll see lots of fish in the water. There is also the sky, though that can get pretty complicated. Well, we've got the Milky Way there, all sorts of things happening on that page there. Lots of different planets and stars and all sorts of things going on there on that page. I know there was a time, I think, when Stinky wanted to be an astronaut, and that's all he could think of was going to space and travelling in a rocket. On our planet there are people. One people is a person, Stinky. You are a person. You have a body. What's that? You're not a person? Well, what are you then? You're a mouse, of course. What's that? I'm being silly. Oh, yes, I know you're a mouse, Stinky, but you're a very, very cute mouse, I have to say. Look after it, as most bits don't grow back. Yes, that's true. The most important things for people to remember are to eat, drink, and stay warm, Stinky. Well, there's some people there sitting by a campfire, keeping warm, and they're having something nice to eat. It looks like pizza there, I think, that they're having. And I do like pizza. It's very, very tasty. Yes, nothing like a nice cheesy pizza. Absolutely delicious. People come in many shapes, sizes, and colours. We may all look different, act different, and sound different, Stinky. But don't be fooled, we are all people. And there's people there from all over the world, from all different countries. And even though we may all speak in different languages, we are all the same. We all need to eat and we all need to drink and to stay warm and cool. The clown there as well. There are animals too. They come in even more shapes, sizes and colours. They can't speak, though that's no reason not to be nice to them. Well, my dear poppets, check out all the animals on that page. There's a whale there as well, a great big whale, and all sorts of animals, all different animals from all different places from around the world. Tigers and lions and monkeys, all sorts of different animals, and there's a polar bear as well. You may not be able to speak yet either, even though your head is filled with questions. Be patient, you'll learn how to use words soon enough. Yes, we've got all sorts of things there, all the different things that perhaps a baby sees or a very little poppet sees, trucks and trains and cars and the countryside and the seaside, lots and lots of things that we see. Babies see a lot, I think, when they're first born. That's how they learn, by seeing all sorts of different things. Generally, how it works is that when the sun is out, it is daytime and we do stuff. Yes, we do. The rest of the time, it is night when the moon comes out and we go to sleep. Well, there's a little poppet there and he's in his cot there. He's standing up there, although really he should be fast asleep, snoring away. And it is wonderful when the night time comes and you can snuggle up in bed. Yes, it's wonderful to go to sleep. I love bedtime. Things can sometimes move slowly here on Earth. Well, that's a wonderful page. We've got some people there having a picnic and some cute little poppets there in a tree. Just having a very easy, slow day, taking it easy and enjoying being outside. Wonderful. Yes, I must go on a picnic again myself sometime, I think. More often though, they move quickly to use your time well. It will be gone before you know it. Well, there we have a very busy city there. So we've got a highway there with lots of trucks and cars, and we've also got a great big ship there on the ocean as well. Lots and lots of things happening on that page. Very, very busy indeed. Though we have come a long way, we haven't quite worked everything out. So there is plenty left for you to do. You will figure lots of things out for yourself. Just remember to leave notes for everyone. And there we've got another picture there of the city and of course the ocean with lots and lots of boats. Lots of boats sailing there on the ocean. And very, very busy with all the city lights, the tall skyscrapers there as well. Lots of tall buildings and cars. There's a train there as well. It looks big, Earth, but there are lots of us on here, so be kind. Yes, very important to be kind, isn't it, Stinky? There is enough room here for everyone. Yes, there most certainly is. It's a great, big, wonderful planet, and there's lots of room for everybody. There most certainly is. I do like that. And, of course, to be kind to one another. Very, very important indeed. Well, that is planet Earth. Make sure you look after it. It's all we've got. Now, if you need to know anything else, Stinky, and there's planet Earth up there, of course, with all the twinkling stars shining brightly for us to look upon when we're snuggled up in bed. Lots of twinkling stars. Just ask, it won't be far away, and when I'm not around. Well, there's a dad there with a sweet little baby poppet there. A little baby that has just been born. A brand new little person. How marvellous. Very, very exciting when you have a baby. Very, very exciting indeed. You can always ask someone else. Well, there we have the dad there with the mum and of course the brand new baby, and we've got grandparents on that page and possibly aunts and uncles as well. And I'm sure as that little poppet grows up, he or she will have plenty of questions for their grandparents or their aunts and uncles. You're never alone on Earth. And the last page with lots of people all standing there together. And that is true, you're never alone on Earth. The end! And that is called Here We Are. A very, very cute story and a very unusual story, I have to say, and I did enjoy reading that one very, very much. Oh yes, planet Earth. Very, very special planet with lots of people and lots of animals. It's a very, very busy planet, isn't it, Stinky? Yes, it most certainly is. Well, do you think that we should have a go at that Rubik's Cube again? You think we should have some afternoon tea first? Yes, perhaps we should. I think that does sound like a good idea, actually. Well, mums and dads and poppets, of course, we have come to the end of story time once again. Perhaps you could read a book about planet Earth, or perhaps you could go and have some nice afternoon tea. And as always, my dear ones, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, bye!